try, well, I should say hello. Hello. I'm going to try a couple different things today. So just bear with me. Okay, what I have is just the sugar cookies. I'm going to use just this aluminum foil as my workspace, I guess, if you will. So I'm going to pause you right now, cut this open, and begin to work on what I hope is going to work out. So stay tuned, and we will be right back. Okay, bye. Okay, we are back. We have here, sorry, my kitchen is just not the brightest place. If you followed any of my videos, they always have to be outside. My house is just too dark. Okay, this is what I've done. I've cut a couple pieces off, and then really this is about all I really need to do for my first project. What this is actually going to be, once they cook out and spread out, they are going to be little skulls. So really, I don't have a skull cookie cutter, so my plan was just to cut it and then kind of decorate it as the skull. So instead of, I could probably carve in here and make a little, skulls come in different shapes and forms. So really this, I'm just going to worry about the decoration itself and not necessarily as much the cookie form. Okay, so this is how we're working along on part of our project. And this part, my kitty says hello, this part is the skull. And by the way, do not worry, she absolutely will not be up on this workspace. Okay, there we go. Okay, be back soon. Hi, I'm back. And I got to thinking, first I should explain this. You saw this over here next to my skulls. This is just leftover parts, so it ended up there. Now here is where I am with part 2. I have one more part that's going to come afterward. I'm not sure how well that's going to turn out, but what I've done is I have my cookie roll. I just cut off 2 pieces. Okay, so here is piece 1. Here is piece 2. Then I took my knife, I cut a piece, as so. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this. And then I just cut kind of in an angle. Get that out of the way, and I just put that in my little pile. And then as you see what I did there, and this one isn't going to turn out as well because it's just, and then I'm going to turn this to the other angle. Okay, this is just to show you what I did. I'm not actually going to use, so if I wanted to replace that one with this one, this is what it would have looked like. Okay, does that make sense a little bit for you? Okay, so that goes there. So I'm going to pull these samples out. And I have my circle here. Okay. Now this piece, this is just round. I cut it off. And then I just, as you see, just with my fingers, mushed in the middle. Just to make these 2 little, oh no, it's kind of getting softer. Because I don't want these stem pieces on the top of the little, let's just call it camel hump for now. I think once it all bakes, it'll probably be a little more. Pull this off and do a little more quick. It's just really getting. Okay. Yeah, that's probably a little better. There we go. And a little piece here. I don't want them at the top of the camel hump. If I wasn't clear about that, I don't. Okay, so I'm just gonna leftover pieces and fill that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna, it's just sorry, a little harder to do with one hand while I hold the camera. So I'm just going to tidy that up a smidge. I'm going to do a couple other things and then I will be right back with you. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just decided to open the back door, maybe, because that's really close. I thought maybe that would give me a little... Okay, so now I'm going to do something else. Little piece of plastic, you know, that plastic just kind of shreds on every piece. So I guess just kind of be careful that you get it all. Okay, I'm going to do another one. So this is another one of my, I'm not telling you just yet. Okay. Yeah, that is the secret. I'm not telling you yet. Okay, so here is my round piece. I actually have to move it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to mush in. Kind of camel humpish, and believe me, I'm just going to cut off the end. I actually grabbed the wrong knife. This is the serrated, and I think I just kind of wanted a flatter version, but you know, I am not a la chef, so, okay. Angle. Okay. On the side, okay, because again, I don't want it on, let's just call it the camel hump. Okay, so there's another one. Okay, so that one is going to be good for now. And I'm going to try one other thing, because this is just, I'm actually going to use part of my leftover pile. So we will be back in just a second, and I will show you how that is coming along. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Forgive my stove. I've already started the preheat. It's already indicated that it is ready for me, so it just keeps trying to maintain its temperature. So if you hear it clicking, now I've just laid out a piece of saran wrap. Here are my leftover pieces. I just squeezed a chunk out of the roll, so that's what this is. I'm just going to mush those two together. I'm actually going to use this. So I'm going to pause you again, move everything out of my way, and again, this is the part I'm really not sure how it's going to turn out, so I'm going to roll this out this way, and I will be right back. Okay, so now we have I just took my two pieces, I should say my leftovers of my clump from the roll, and just rolled it out flat. So that's what we have here. Okay, just rolled it out flat. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Now, what I've done is just kind of rolled up my flattened piece in the saran wrap, and I just have this little tube, okay? So I'm just going to unroll it. Hopefully it will sort of good, and it did. Kind of keep its shape. Sorry, I think the camera makers just have my cord on my right hand, so I have to hold it with my right hand based on where blah blah blah. So kind of working against the grain with my left hand. Okay, so now as you see what I have here, and I'm just going to chop off the ends. Chop, get them out of the way. Chop. Okay, now I have, as you see, I'm just going to go along here, and these are going to be a little bit and it's totally losing what I hoped it would do. Okay. Probably because my dough is starting to soften up, what I should have done after I rolled it up and gotten it into its form, I should have just stuck it back in the fridge because it's getting softer as I have it out here working with it a bit. Okay, so what I wanted it to do was just kind of a little like that, as you see, which is similar to this, okay? But I think in my mind it turned out perfectly, but because again it's getting a little softer and not as easy to work with, it's becoming a little different at this point. So all I'm going to do, just going to make these out of just my leftover scraps. I got, let's see if I can get that in the camera view. Okay, here's my chunks. You know, just really any of my leftover chunks. I've got just, they're spread all over this aluminum foil. Okay, so I'm just grabbing chunks and making them into a little roll and sticking them right there. Now I wanted this all bigger. Let's get that out of there. More this size, but I didn't take out enough, so I should have used a little more because they're just little. So they're just little babies. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of this, and then I'm actually just going to bake what I have so that I can show you the next part of the process. I'm going to stick the rest of the dough back in the fridge, and I will, actually I'm not, I'm just going to do one of these, and this one, and this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do this one and this one. Okay, so all of my leftover, my dough, I'm just going to stick that back in the fridge. Part of the process, I'll just do those later after. I guess we'll see how this goes. So in reality, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't think it quite got you in the view. There we are. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, here we are. Oh, example 1 did not turn out too well. I think what was happening, because I was working on the stove top, my dough started to warm up, of course, with the temperature. Okay. So work with me here because this is really a stretch. Okay, you see my hands? Here we go. So freaking hysterical, right? And I broke it. I was trying to score it a little bit. I wanted to make some little fingers, but oh well. That's what that is. Isn't that hysterical? It's so ugly and it broke. So it's so rotten. Okay. But I do still have that one and that one. So we will be right back. I should show you. I have these. Sorry, that's all frosting all over my fingers.